As the JEA board is mired in controversy over the utility's future, its CEO, Aaron Zahn, is under increasing fire now with a new call for him to be removed from his job. And Zahn just told News4JAX reporter Jim Piggott a little while ago he has not made up his mind if he will resign.
Do you think that's going to happen, or should you just go ahead and resign?
You know, Jim, I haven't made that decision. I do respect the will of the board. I certainly hear the ire of the people, and I respect that as well.
News4JAX had not heard from Zahn for several weeks, but as you just saw, he spoke with Jim Piggott during a break in a city council meeting where Zahn was being questioned about a much criticized bonus plan that would have especially benefited the public utilities top executives. All of this comes during a push to sell JEA and another call for a grand jury investigation. Jim is following it all and is joining us now live. Jim?
You know, Tom, that meeting ended with the chairman calling the whole bonus plan legal theft. And Zahn, I had to ask him about that, if he thought that was the case. You heard part of his answer when I asked about his resignation, but he does say that he's sorry for anything that he has caused to tarnish the reputation of JEA. It resembles a court hearing instead of a fact-finding meeting to figure out why JEO's CEO Aaron Zahn, his staff, and board members approved a controversial bonus plan that would greatly benefit high-paid JEA employees. That plan is being withdrawn. And at the start of the meeting, Zahn says he's taking responsibility. Your overall reaction to this today when they're saying this may not have been illegal, but it's wrong?
So it's definitely not illegal. And we followed all laws, ethics codes. We made sure we engaged the appropriate legal advisors to make sure everything that was done appropriately. I own this. I am the CEO. So I take full ownership of this. Prior to the council meeting's inquiry today, a letter from JEA board member Henry Brown to Zahn was released. It was letting Zahn know that he plans to ask the board to terminate Zahn at tomorrow's meeting. In the letter, Brown wrote, "I believe that it is in the best interest of JEA and the city of Jacksonville for us to move forward with new leadership." Do you think that's going to happen, or should you just go ahead and resign? You know, Jim, I haven't made that decision. I do respect the will of the board. I certainly hear the ire of the people, and I respect that as well. Like I said, you know, I've been the leader of this company. We've done a lot of great things in terms of expanding renewables and opening the eyes of the community to the trials and tribulations that are in front of us, as well as the opportunities. And so I'm very proud of the performance of the whole team in the last couple of years. But at the end of the day, you know, I serve at the pleasure of the board, and I'll do what they ask me to do.
You know, Mayor Curry issued a statement today basically saying that he would agree with the board, whatever decision that they come up with, because he appointed all of these members. It should be a very interesting meeting tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. because that's the first thing they plan to start with, is with that motion, and we'll see if Zahn could be resigned or fired. We're live downtown, Jim Piggott, Channel 4, the local station.